I hope you guys all doing good. おはようございます。こんにちは、こんばんは。どうも、おどりです。Okay, so it's time to finish this drawing. 今日はこちらの絵の完成をこちらの絵を完成させていきますということで、いやーね、結構長い間取り掛かってますけども、今日は完成させます。もうそういう強い意志を持って挑んでいるからね。Okay, well, I hope you guys are all doing good. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started because I have a feeling that I am gonna finish this. It just it might take a little long, so we wanna get started and slowly, so we can get close to finishing it today. Butね、こちらのねイラストを完成させていくということでね、滑舌が悪いのでね、よろしくお願いいたしますね。This drawing is taking so long. I feel bad for right now. A $20 offer for a couple days ago. Don't worry, I don't actually care that much. So, and I could take less time if I wanted to and go fast, but I'm just doing it as a hobby. So, and because we're talking a lot too. While we draw, talk and draw. Yippee! Okay. I want to make sure that Orlando is in chat before I read his donation. Oh, yeah, he is there. Okay. Thank you so much, Orlando, for $5. That is super nice. Says, hi, Audrey. I still have not finished watching the gaming live stream. 2+ hours. Oh, yeah, this isn't necessarily a spoiler, but there was a huge bug in that game. So that's why it took really long to clear it. It was so messed up. They really have to do something about that. I know they rushed to get it out, I think, to release it, the Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. I hope they don't do that for the next one because it was just really bad. The little mouse is there. I really wanted to clear Poppy Playtime yesterday though, because we've been playing that for a while, and we have the next game already, and we really wanted to start playing that next week. So yeah, we kind of decided in our minds that we're gonna clear it, and it was the only thing left was the boss fight. Why would you wait till next week just because of the bug for that, I didn't want to do that. I was like, not happening. We are going to clear it today. Pink, pink, pink. Wait a second. Oh, hoo-hoo markers to the rescue. Which color did I use for this one? Can blend those two. Yup. What? There's like no ink in this. This guy too. You guys are all weak. It's been many years since I lived as a normal human. How many hours are there between your meals? Like between breakfast and lunch and between lunch and dinner? Well, we have breakfast at about like what, 7 or 8. And then we have lunch at 1 or 2. But that's like pretty long though, isn't it? Oh, I guess not. Maybe like 5 to 6 hours in between meals. I would say, yeah. Because after we have lunch, then we eat at 6:30 or 7, which is like about 5 hours. So yeah, 5 to 6 hours, I guess. Ah! How many hours a day do you practice guitar? Well, if you include, let's see here, I do acoustic because I sing it too. So if you include that I do that for about an hour or like 2 hours sometimes. Where I really should take breaks in between though because my voice is sad by the end, but I do that. And then for the normal guitar practice, that's also like 1 to 2 hours. So like maybe like a total of 3 to 4. I think we used to practice a lot more, but like we've added other things that we do in the day because like it used to be that the only thing we did was guitar and then we just went to school, you know. But now we have a lot of other things because we're self-employed and because my sister is homeschooled, she's added a lot of list of other things that she likes to do in the day, so. And you have your job? Yep, I do. Of course, I'll have to take 2 weeks off when we go to America. That's okay though. Did Heather show you my comment from yesterday? Yes, I did see that. That was really kind of you. Thank you so much, Orlando. I don't know. Did you want me to read it out loud? I think I could. Oh, sorry, I don't have access. Mom is out shopping now. I could ask her to read it during the cooking live, if that would be cool. If that would be cool. If that's okay with you, of course. But the grays, where are they? This guy. Okay. As long as you saw it, I got angry myself when chatter started getting overly critical of you. It is your last stream. What you say goes. Thank you. Oh, like when that one person was all like, it's so rude that you don't take requests or something. People can be pretty mean, sadly. I don't know where they get all that energy to be so mean though, because like honestly, like if you're gonna waste all that energy, you should waste it on something else that'll help you in the future, you know? But they're just wasting their time being so mean to other people, you know? I wish they had a better life. It's kind of sad. I feel bad for them a little, you know? When it gets to that point, it's like, dude, can't you find anything better to do? There was more than one chatter. Oh, there was? I don't quite remember. I mean, I remember a lot of people being gross. Like, weird and saying, oh, I love you, I know you're so pretty, you know? But, I don't remember that many people being, like, I don't think I was paying attention that much to see the people being, like, rude. Which is a good thing, because, I think, you know, that's why I have moderators. So I can focus on my stream instead of the bad comments like that, you know? But yeah, Kate's at her job. I forgot the pen. Can I go get it? Let me go get the pen. Should we chatters react when bad people appear in the chat? If I'm gonna be honest, I would say no to that, because if you give them attention, that's what they want. So I would say that you shouldn't. No one should, because that's why we have moderators, so they can erase them before anyone can react. But it's hard though, because when you like something and someone else has to be so mean to that thing or that person, then you want to protect them, you know? And when someone says something mean to you, you want to, you know, be defensive and say, hey, please stop, you know? Because you're hurt from that comment usually. But, like, I would say, like, you know, I love you comments and stuff like that, you can react to that and say, geez, seriously, you know? But when they're just being mean and saying, hey, your art sucks, or you shouldn't even play guitar, I hate the way you sing, I hate your voice, you sound like crap, why are you even doing this? You look like a nerd. All of those, you know? They say that because they're lonely and they don't have a life, and we don't want to use our precious time to pay attention to those people who don't have a life. So I would say that it is better to, like, try not to react to it, but I can't say that because I sometimes react poorly to, you know, certain comments, especially one that was, you know, about, like, explaining how, you know, AI will take over me, and some person said that this drawing looks like an AI drew it. I know, and, like, you know, when I see those, I can't just ignore them sometimes. I need to protect myself by getting a little mad. So it's hard to completely say no, but I would say it's better to not react. But I know that it's hard to do that, so, because I'm not good at it. I understand it really well. It's hard to just say, whatevs, you know? It's not that easy, because when someone comes up to you and say, hey, you're ugly, you can't just say, whatevs, you know? It's like, why you gotta be so rude, you know? So, but, thank you so much, Anna, for $5. That's super nice. Says, we are there to watch you perform. We enjoy those evening concerts you give. The floor is yours and yours only. Thank you so much. That's super nice. Kate's worried that she wasn't paying attention. 違うよ。だ。 Oh, that sucks. Okay. これの色どうしようか。これピンクにするか。Not taking requests is reasonable and perfectly fine. I have heard you say it kind of sternly to people sometimes, though. They may have mistaken it as being mean somehow. Oh, that might... Yeah. I'm usually... When I say no requests, and I mean... Well, okay. I'm gonna come across rude anyway, so I'm gonna explain it now here. But I don't get why people can't read the title. And I don't get why people can't read the commands. So yeah. Like I get that they say it once when they come in, and I'm never mad at that. I'm like, okay, that's kind that people want to give requests, because that's a good thing. They want to give requests, that's not a bad thing. I'm happy to hear that. I'm like, oh, that's really kind of you, thank you. But if there are too many of those comments, then it gets kind of like I can't control that, and we don't want that to be the only topic in chat. So that's why I usually say and like I get that for some of the streams, like for like the vertical ones, you can't see the title doesn't show up, so that makes sense until you see the command. Though if you see the command and it explains that I don't take requests, then I don't get why people need to say why. Like it's a rule, so when I am sounding a little mean, I say like when I sound like I am being mean, it's usually to those people who repeat it many times. I don't say it to people who just enter the chat. I hope I don't. Let's see here. Try to find the colors. Ooh! The person who came in yesterday who mentioned the requests thing, he came in and said not taking requests is extremely rude. If you're gonna do that, stop streaming and just post videos. So when I see that comment, I'm sorry, I can't be kind to that. I'll say, okay, be quiet, you don't need to come anymore. So yeah, I choose people when I'm being mean. I'm not mean to anyone. Okay. But because we do have moderators, I think I'll just like, you know, it is true that when new people come in and when I am like getting mad at someone, they won't have a good impression, you know. So I don't want it to come across like that because new people will leave if that happens. I bet a lot of new people here are leaving too because they don't understand anything we're talking about now. They're like, huh, what is this serious discussion about, you know? And we don't want that. We want to keep everything, you know, positive and just what, like, everything, like, you know, what I'm doing now, not like getting mad at people. So I'll try not to mention or read any of those comments. If it's necessary, the moderator will do something about it. Or I'll just delete it without saying anything if I don't like it. So if we keep it that way, I think, then the misunderstanding, thinking that, you know, like the reason I'm being mean is because they were mean first. If that makes sense. But yeah, we can end this topic here. まあこのトピックはここでおしまいということでね。Drink me potion. I have a couple more, two more of one more potion and one more cookie to color, and then we have the cards and in the background. So I might add a couple of highlights too afterwards. This label is緑じゃないや緑じゃないやこれでいいか Thank you so much, Arana, for $5. That is super nice. Says, Audrey, as I have mentioned, do not knock yourself for being human. That is super kind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is there any way to display the rules after they can chat so they can read first or before? No. I don't think there is. I do have a general, like, rules for chat, and I think they see that once when they enter chat, but no one bothers to read that. I mean, like, it's in the title, it's in the commands, they don't read that. I don't think they'll read the rules, too. I read it. Yeah, I know. A lot of people do. Just the people who come in to be rude don't, you know. Thank you for reading it, though. That means a lot to me, so thank you for being so kind. Drink me. Your drawing is so pretty. Thank you. That's so kind. Okay. We're going to be adding some highlights to that later on. Ooh, don't put that on the wrong marker. Okay, and then let's move up here. I'm so not used to using this camera even though I've been streaming for so long. 月餅2号登場や。I want to draw an Alice theme now. You should. I love Alice themes. I mean, because it's public domain. No copyrights, unless if you copy Disney's, of course. But when you say copy, you need to copy it like 100%, so. If you don't do that, then it should be okay. You are... Ooh, wait. You are inspiring, Audrey. Thank you. That's super kind. I would like to keep on being inspiring than always getting mad at the comments, though. So, let's try to keep that vibe. Come on, Audrey. My sister and I are gonna go out to have lunch today, but it's so rainy. Why does it have to be so rainy? Okay, cookie is ready. Please be careful driving in the rain. Oh, I'll be extra careful. I'm nervous. I don't like driving in the rain. So, I'm gonna be extra careful. Gotta focus. I mean, Mom and Dad and Grandpa are all out in the rain now, too. Shopping, so. Gotta blend the two colors together.「食欲をね、間違えた。青って食欲がなくなる色らしいですよ。私全然そう思わない。美味しいと思う、青色も。よいしょ。は？ Where did that color go? I can't find it. Huh. Oh, could it be this guy? I think so. Yes. Yes, yes. I swear I had the same color as this, but I don't know where, like, I had the same marker, but I don't know where I put it. It's not here. It's somewhere else. It must be downstairs. How many subscribers do you have to do a live? I think you can do a live even with 0 subscribers. Just if you want like to allow super chat stickers and like earning money, then I think you need to have over 1,000 subscribers and a certain number of watch hours. Oh, huh? Yeah. And I have my braces on now, and like I have this like rubber band that's connecting one to another, you know? If that makes sense. And like that just like it just snapped yesterday when I was eating. I'm like, yummy food. Whoa, what the heck? And it just snapped. It's like poof. And I'm like, oh, what just happened in my mouth? Oh no, it came off. That was surprising. I was like but I'm going to subscribe to you. You're so good, by the way. Thank you. That's super kind. Sorry, it sounded like I was like, but I was trying to close the marker. Thank you. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Whoa. What color should that be? Blue? Like her dress? Or like yellow? Or we can make it all pink, I guess, like the others are. That might be better. So it's all the same. Let's go with that. Okay. 全部ピンクにしますかね。Which color did I use? I don't remember. I don't remember what color I used. Pink. Like the others. So they all matchy-matchy together, right? Because this guy looks like that and this guy looks like that, so it makes sense that this guy should look like that too. I am a little scared to color the background. Wait, why are you here? Get out of here. Day. Okay. La 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 la. Yep, the background color is gonna be black. I had that decided from the beginning because I want everything to pop out, so that's why none of the characters have black hair. I thought that the Mad Hatter would look cool with like a black hat, but I'm like, wait a second, green would look cool, or like turquoise green? Is that what you would call it? can make it dark blue. I really like that idea, but I don't have dark blue Copics. I used all those. Sad face emoji, sad face emoji, sad face emoji. I sometimes can imitate how Siri sounds. Sometimes. It rarely happens. Just sometimes. So do you see like big spiders inside the house too, Rob? Or like are they only outside? Where's that color I wanted to use?帰ってきた？わかんない。
私も一瞬過ぎて見えなかった。あれ？
それに聞こえないけど。どうだろう？
車が同じだったのに。背低すぎて何も見えん。あれ？
ドア開ける音も聞こえないし、多分まだじゃない？あれよ？
Maybe。
君がね、ちょうど叫ぶタイミングで多分入ってきたから聞こえなかったよ。
もう迷惑電話じゃん、私。
That's my sister. Honestly, it would be really funny if she thought that that was mom and dad and it was actually a package. It would be like, welcome home! Hi. え？あーね。Yes, during the winter, like now they are common in the house. Ooh, but I spray them when I see them. That's funny because they're common in the house in Japan for like the bigger spiders, you know, during the summer. And during the winter, there's nothing. So it's the opposite. That's funny. Yeah, well, we usually suck them up with what do you call him? A vacuum cleaner. Wow. 結構いっぱいある? Wow. The new people are gonna be surprised and shocked by your burps, dude.
掘れる掘れる。
Mm-hmm. 洗濯物ね、洗濯物ね。洗濯物ね、洗濯物ね。覚悟はよろしくて。あなたがいたあの部屋、未来つなぐギャラリアだったはず、だったはずなのにね。
ごめんね、ありがとうございます。廊下置いといていいよ。ありがとう。申し訳ないわ。電気代。
Okay.
卵です。落ちるね。落ちたら殺す。ぶっ殺す。
It's okay. The egg is here. Thanks, Kate. I'm very mature.
That's good. Thank you. 違うね。帰ってきたと思ったから窓から見ようとしてた。
Thank you, Kate.
Is this all? Yeah, that's everything. Okay. Thanks. お疲れ。お疲れ。よし。
お疲れマジ
It
で。
looks so good.
Thank you, man.
Big love.
Big love to you, man. Thank you.
うん。
ね
と綺麗。
ちょっと影で見えない。
あーちょっと邪魔私。
そんなことない。
マジほんと引いて本当に。じゃあ I love you man.
I love you too, man. Have
Big
fun.
love, big love.
Big love to you, man. Have fun.
あ好き。おーあらダメね全く。
Silent all of a sudden. Oh, yep. There are a lot. How many cards did I draw? Get out of the way, please. Too many markers piled up over here. Let's move them over here. I have faster service on my work cell phone, but I will not let it will not let me transfer my Google Wallet account. It will not let me participate in the live chat or super chat. Ah, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, Orlando. Thank you so much, Random, for $5. That is super nice. It says The Sound of Silence is a 1970s hit by Simon and Garfunkel, written by Paul Simon. Thank you so much. That's super nice. I've heard Mom talk about that. This may sound like a dumb question, but are female characters more fun to draw than male characters? Females can have better hair, cooler fashions, etc. No. No. Male characters can have beautiful hair and cool fashions just as much as girls can. Or women can. But I will give you one thing. If it looks like I draw female characters more, it is because I'm used to drawing female characters' expressions more. And the reason why I'm better at that is because I've only practiced drawing females for most of my practice time, actually. So I'm just not used to drawing male characters as much as I am with female characters. So I think it might seem like female characters are easier to draw for me, but I think fashion stuff, people can have anything. おっと、ちょっと消そうか迷うコメントがある。どうしようか。And actually, it's funny, but I see this common in Japan. I'm just talking about it like as something that I see a lot, and it might not be true, but I see female artists drawing male characters a lot more, and I see male artists drawing female characters a lot more. So usually it is the opposite. I'm different, but I see that common in a lot of other artists out there. Thank you so much, Danny Williams, for gifting $1 recent membership to someone that is super kind and went to VR Lord. So congratulations and thank you so much. That is super nice. I don't, and I mean, well, it makes sense. If you're attracted to, you know, a certain gender, then I bet you would draw more characters in that gender. So like when you ask a woman who's watching anime who their favorite character is from an anime, they would usually answer a male character. I'm just saying common sense, not the same for everyone, but something I see a lot. And I see a lot of, you know, men who are watching anime to talk about their favorite woman character more than male character.
Especially in anime. When it comes to comics,
that's different. That's
superheroes.
That's different, man.
So
like I see that a lot in My Hero
lots
Academia.
Of guys like guy superheroes, you know.
Like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Duh.
But it's weird how that shifts because the anime world and manga is like that more.
Yeah.
Or it's split by that. Kind of crazy.
I like both. No one asked. I like drawing both.
Cats.
Yep.
I like, yeah. Everybody's cute.
I like both, but I don't like it when people have to. Oh no! It opened. Sorry, Mom.
That's stupid. I think that putting an advertising sticker on it shouldn't tear. No. Sorry.
なんか言おうとしたんだけど忘れた。なんだっけ
I totally made you forget. I'm sorry.
大丈夫。なんだっけな。I don't remember.
You like both?
Oh, I don't like it when artists in Japan draw high school girls weirdly though.
Yeah. Or middle school girls.
Both are a problem.
Yeah.
So gross. So gross.
And I feel bad for when there are girl artists. I have a feeling that their company forced them to draw it that way. A little, you know? I told them, you know, we'll get more views if you draw that way. Not like there aren't some people, girls who just draw like that from the beginning.
Down. There you go. I wish there was a way to close that door better.
I know, right? I'm sorry, it's always like loud.
Where's that color I was using?
Crafting with these huge clips.
Ooh, nice.
So, and he's like, "Do you like yours?" And I'm like, yeah. Thanks. He's like, "Okay, that was more."
Thank you so much, Rana, for $2. That's super nice. Says, what time is today's baking live stream? We're actually doing a cooking live today, and I will be starting at around close to 12, I think. Our time, right, Mom?
Yeah, if you can.
We might end a little earlier because Kate and I want to leave to get lunch for ourselves.
Yes. You guys get to have it.
Ah! There's a guy at my job that has anime girls all over the back of his chair. Nice. That's cool.
It's everywhere now. It's so cool how much more people watch and stuff. Because when I was in college, it was such a just starting out thing and no one really knew about it in the States. It's so amazing how everywhere it is now, you know? You can
Yeah.
skip things at the store and watch the things. Right. I mean, you used to have to wait for somebody to record the anime here. Take the VHS with them on the plane or send it in the post to America. And then there was a store where they just rented out all of those illegally copied.
So you really needed to you really had to, I think people get things they want so easily now, you know?
Yeah.
No one tries that
It
hard.
makes it so much easier to enjoy. It's nice, you know?
Yeah.
But it is sad that people don't try that hard anymore for anything.
Yeah, they don't.
But it's cool to not have to feel that sadness of that you had your favorite show recorded and then your dad recorded the football game over it.
Oh, that would suck.
And he felt so bad. And he'd ask everybody at work if anyone else recorded the show on the little bulletin board where they
Grandpa Hanks would?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
He'd say, if anyone has it, I need to make my daughter like me again. He did that only once. But he was very kind and tried to find it.
Cute.
Man, that's looking so beautiful, Audrey. Wow, just so pretty. The red on the cards looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Don't you love it?
They are bleeding a little, so
That's kind of a cool effect, you know. Okay, towel.
I can fix it with the white pen though.
That's good. Yeah, I need my glasses on to see those details. I'm just like seeing it in general here. Got my naps for the doggo.
He's gonna love that. Ohayou gozaimasu. あとちょっとで完成背景だけ塗らなきゃいかんけど、真面目な話ばっかりして疲れちゃった。君の手を握ってしまったら What is that sound? ケイトちゃんさ、歌いながらどうやってタイプしてんの？またはみ出た。修正が多くてめんどくさいじゃないか。I don't mind the people at the comic kit. Kate doesn't like people. I would definitely go talk to the writers and say, oh my gosh, I love you, you're so cool, thank you so much for existing. I'm like not that shy about those things. I think I got that personality from mom. Mom and I were discussing how, people tried a lot more harder to watch the things that they liked back then compared to now. Oof. Ikimasu. I am very focused. Not paying attention to chat at all. I apologize. Not even looking at it, actually.
You do not need to apologize. You're in a major moment there in that drawing.
If I make a mistake here, it's over.
Yeah.
はみ出ないように塗らなきゃいけないので集中してます。あとこんだけ残ってる。What was your mom saying about VHS tapes, the fossils that they are now? 説明めんどくさいな。
Oh, I can still. You're busy. Actually, you don't have to remember what I said too. I was just saying that when I was in college in the 90s, anime was kind of becoming even more and more popular, and lots of people wanted to watch it and know about it. And there were, some places where you could catch stuff sometimes, but it was pretty hard to get your hands on things, unless you visited Japan. You couldn't buy a whole series of a particular anime. So because they have, huge rental shops in Japan where you can rent music and movies, a lot of people would go and rent the whole series of an anime, and then they'd copy it, and then they'd mail it to their friend, or if they had, a kid who was studying abroad, they'd send it to them through the mail, and then when they got it in the States, they would then take it to these rental shops and give it to them or let them buy it so that they could rent it out there too. There was one in Oregon where Dad went to university there in University of Oregon where he sold all his, because Grandma had copied all of the Countdown TV specials, and had all of Yoshiki and Next Japan in them. Anytime they were on TV, she recorded it for him and sent it all to him.
She's such a good mom.
And so when he left, he gave it all to them so that they could, rent it out to people. They were so happy.
I wouldn't do that for my kid.
So a lot of people, that was the only way that you could watch stuff back then. It's pretty neat that you can. And you, of course, nothing was dubbed. You just had to get the vibe for what was going on. So, because not many people, no one really knew Japanese, and, no one knew the level that you'd need to understand. But, so, it's kind of.
Thank you for explaining that, Mom.
Yeah, of course.
My hand hurts.
I bet it does. Can I help with anything?
大丈夫。
No. Give you anything to drink? A little almond?
No, I am okay. Thank you, Mom.
See folding bags in here.
How どうやってしくじらなかった今の。奇跡じゃない。へえ。 Yeah. めちゃくちゃ緊張するのに手が痛くなってくるからちょっと緊張ほどけてその瞬間ミスるんです。バーI apologize. I'm not paying attention to chat much. Ah. Wipe out. Why did I draw so many mice? That's why it's so hard to do the background. You don't notice that the way I hold my pen is slowly, I can't speak anymore either. Ah, やってる。愛じゃないな。なんだっけあれ。愛か。 こも黒くします。ここも黒くします。その方がいいよね。チェシャ猫はね、首だけにしてもよかったよね。そう、ここが、そうだね。ここ紫のままが良かったかな。まあいいか。Could have kept that purple. Well, it's good. Mm.そこはね、後でこうカットしますので。 OK! さて、ここの上にちょっとだけハイライト加えますね。Let me just add some highlights and we'll be done. 毎回手につくのね。失礼しました。Don't spill it. If you spill it, it's game over. Don't spill it, okay? Sorry it's so quiet. ちょっと静かですいません。かなり集中しています。多分見てわかる通り。 I use this highlight thing to get rid of my mistakes too. Thank you so much, Anna, for $2. That's super nice. Says this drawing is looking great. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's super nice. Yep. Like that thing that you're talking about. Jerk north. Hide the parts that accidentally went outside of the outlines, you know. Find a way so I don't accidentally yeah. I'm gonna sign my name on the card right there. Should work, hopefully. Okay. And I'll have the date on the bottom. 9th. And it's a Monday. Okay, 完成です。よいしょ。So, this is how the drawing looks. ということで、絵はこんな感じに仕上がりました。こんな感じですね。はあ、I'm tired. Sound like a grandpa. Okay, 素敵ありがとうございます。Thank you so much, Arana, for $2. That's super nice. It says, did you count all the mices? The mice? I don't know. Did you? Thank you so much. That's super nice. I mean, I know, but because I drew them. Okay. ということでした。お疲れ様でした。いやー、ちょっと、あれですね。疲れましたね。Look, there's like white paint all over my hands. 汚い手が触りたくないね。いろんなもの手洗いましょう。はい。Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much. Nice comments and for all the donations. I'll see you guys again on the cooking live today. And tomorrow I'll be doing a gaming live. Oops. Sure. If you're new here, please check out our main channel as well. And I have merch available on my store. And there is my Instagram account. So, もし初見さんいらっしゃいましたら、新しいグッズの販売、そしてメインチャンネルの方、あとインスタグラムもぜひチェックしてみてください。よろしくお願いいたします。Thank you guys! I'll see you guys again tomorrow. ありがとうございました。また明日お会いしましょう。バイバイ！ピース